Welcome back to another episode of Coach's Car Chronicles. My name is Charles Inferna. I'm the throwing coach at Nazareth College. We're a small private Division III institution located in Rochester, New York. I'm on my way to my last class of the semester at the University of Rochester, which has been quite fun. If you've never taken a stats class before, you're in a class of students that are half your age, it makes for quite interesting conversation during the class if professor or anybody ever asks questions. But so what I want to touch base on now is something actually that just came up in one of my meetings here at work, and what we were talking about was persistence and how academia, the publishing world, the professor world is it's kind of like a sport, in the sense that when somebody is a professor at a college or university and they go up for tenure, one of the big things that the deans or provost or what have you look at is the number of citations and publications you have as an author, as a researcher in your field, regardless of what that field may be, if it's the sciences or education or business or health or whatnot. And what one of my colleagues mentioned was that as we're moving through the dissertation process at St. John Fisher College, some professors and committees kind of coddle their candidates and sugarcoat how they think their candidate is working. So in those regards, I work with two committee members. I have a committee member and I have a dissertation chair at Fisher, and we meet every week. We go over where I'm at, how I'm progressing in my dissertation study, what help I need from them, what they need from me, and so on. So right now I'm at the point where I'm in the process of writing my chapter 3, or our methodology. So what exactly are we going to do for our dissertation? So the philosophy that Fisher uses is a five chapter dissertation. So your chapter 1 is usually your theory, what's the historical context of what you're studying. Your chapter 2 is a literature review on that particular topic. Chapter 3 is your methodology. So what exactly are you going to do? What do you want to do and why? And then chapter 4 is your results. So you collect all this data, or you interview these people. What are your results? And your chapter 5 is basically you discuss, if you had any limitations, what the research means, how it adds value to the current dissertation or the current research pool, and so on. And my colleague compared it to a sport, which is fitting since we have our first meet tomorrow at RIT, 4 o'clock, if you're in the Rochester area, or if you happen to watch this YouTube video, this session on Coach's Car Chronicles. I'll be sure to post Friday our results. They'll also be posted at the Nazareth website, naz.edu/athletics, and I'll also have it on my website at www.forzaathletics.com. That's FORZATHLETICS.com, Forza Athletics. So in the realm of academia, I never really thought of academia being considered as a sport, but having the most citations might lead you to be a better researcher, a more prominent researcher, and you're kind of putting yourself out there. And that's kind of what I've been explaining to our athletes over the course of the last couple of practices, is that Thursday is an opportunity for them to showcase to anybody who's going to be at the meet, or people who are going to look at the meet results, what they are capable of achieving over the course of the 6 or 8 weeks that we've been formally practicing, and that their performances might be considered a reflection of my coaching abilities, and that's something probably for another session, because I can go on about that forever. But it was just interesting that the connection between academia and athletics is that, you know, we get to a certain point in athletics where you know, the training wheels kind of have to come off, and we have to be open to criticisms or constructive criticisms. And I wish I had that when I had graduated from Fredonia. I was coaching athletes, and I was trying to compete on my own as well, but I didn't really have a coach. I didn't have anybody that I could you know, send videos to. You know, at that time iPhones weren't out yet, so it was videotaping yourself, getting that transposed onto a DVD, maybe putting it out on the web, you know, watching it or whatnot, but not like now where technology travels, where I can videotape myself here, and right from my GoPro I could post this to right to the web, right to YouTube. But yeah, as a reflective piece for my athletes, and what we talked about with most of them yesterday, was that to use this experience that we have, not so much to be scared or afraid, but use it as a reward. And that's something one of my Coach Barr told me back in Fredonia, and it's something that I've heard Jud Logan talk about a lot in the camps and clinics that I've attended of his. What he shares with his athletes is that you work so hard for a whole semester, especially the fall semester, you know, from August, September, for 1 or 2 competitions to showcase what you're capable of doing, and reward yourself with a good performance. That's what I've been telling our athletes, that we work so hard in the weight room, so hard in practice, so hard with fall conditioning and whatnot, that you use that time to say, hey, listen, this is what I have to offer now, and hopefully it leads to bigger things in the spring. So I feel very excited. I'm very enthusiastic about our meet tomorrow. I feel confident in our kids' abilities. I've told them that. You know, but I could tell the athletes anything. They have to believe it for themselves, that, you know, I'm prepared to the very best that I could be prepared at right now, and things should fall into place. But so that's it for now. This episode of Coach's Car Chronicles. From what I've heard from my athletes, all 2 out of the 10 of them that might watch these videos, that they find them nice, which is great. They would tell me, I don't think they would tell me they hated them. If they did, they might not want to hurt my feelings, but that's neither here nor there. I don't mind if they don't like them. Everybody needs constructive criticism on something, right? Or every coach might have a coach, or might have a mentor that they can talk to about what they might be challenged with at any particular time in their lives. But like I said, that's it for this episode. I'm just getting to the U of R now for what's going to be my last stats class of this semester, and then we shall see how our final exam goes next week. But thanks for watching, and have a great day.